Hey guys, Emily from Foodbox HQ here. Today we're talking about Crowd Cow. Crowd Cow is an online meat market that strives to connect you with ethical farms and fisheries from around the world. So let's see what's in our box. All right, so inside your box, you can see we have a nice little handwritten note. We also got some Wagyu beef, so we'll be talking about that a little bit more, but there's a lot of information on how to cook that. We'll come back to that in just a bit. We've got some of that dissolving insulation here, so always follow those directions. Something also to be very careful of is everything is shipped with dry ice, so always be very, very careful. Really cool to see that everything is carbon neutral, but let's get to the good stuff. All right, so we've got our Wagyu steaks here. So those are wrapped up. We've got some short ribs here. Got 2 short ribs. I think we have some more underneath here as well. Yep, a couple more short ribs. We have some stew meat, but this is elk, so that's pretty cool. We've got 2 packages of that. Underneath that, we have some steaks here. It looks like we have some beef rib steaks. We've got 1 and 2 of those. And last but certainly not least, we have some pre-made barbacoa. So we've got 2 things of that from Truly Simple. So let's get organized and talk about how this works. So once you get onto the Crowd Cow site, there's a ton of different sections that you can look through. You can either browse by types of meat, whether that's beef, turkey, poultry, fish, even game meats like our elk or even duck, or you can look at the different recipes and start there. Either way, you can get collection boxes where they kind of bring different assortments together for you, or you can choose things a la carte like we did. They also have sections for Japanese Wagyu, which is something that we have. They also have other types of Wagyu as well, but we're really excited to be trying the Japanese Wagyu, and they actually sent a couple of cards about it as well. So there's one card, this one tells us about the history of it and the award-winning meat from Miyazaki in Japan. And then this gives us all of our instructions on how to cook it. So we are going to make our very own Wagyu steak. So wish me luck and let's get cooking. Alrighty, now it's time for the taste test. That is so delicious. It like melts in your mouth. And it's so flavorful, and we didn't put anything on that. The little bit of salt, there was no oil, no butter, no anything. That is just the meat. That is so delicious. Wow. All right, I am going to sit and savor every bite of this meal, and I'll see you in a little while for some final thoughts. All right, so just a quick wrap up on Crowd Cow. First off, I cannot stop talking about that Wagyu beef. I have never had something like it, and I think it's so great that Crowd Cow has such a variety of selection that you can get these really ultra premium meats if that's what you're looking for. I think they also have such a great selection of, your typical meats, but you know that they're farmed ethically and that you can feel good about the meat that you're having. It's great to find, a little bit rarer meats, things like elk or duck, or if you're looking for specific cuts that you're not sure that your local grocery store is gonna have. On top of that, they really take customer service really seriously. You saw that they had a handwritten note to us. In that note, they mentioned, welcome back. We hadn't ordered from them in a while, and it's great to see that they remembered that we're a repeat customer. So if you're looking for a great selection of different meats, even super high quality meats, click the link below and check out Crowd Cow.